This was the Hornets pulling into the arena. A lot of the guys dressed in their very best. Now they turn their attention toward picking up a win in enemy territory. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action
we don't
on 2K
really
Sports.
match up that great in the front
tonight,
court, but it is
we've got
Orlando.
the Charlotte Hornets playing against the Orlando Magic here at their home, Amway Center. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg with David Aldridge on our sideline. DA, take it away.
Well, thank you very much. Now, the NBA has accepted that this is an era of player movement.
It always does. It keeps the fans involved and looking for more. David, thanks. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. They've got P.J. Washington. Falls out there with Jones. Then there's Cody Martin. And it's Campazzo in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5 down low. And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs
I was just standing there like
that span.
Hey, we got 2 female referees.
They've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
So off the tip,
about
Charlotte. Campazzo, guarded by Fultz. Inside, fall, and down it goes. Dunked
Just
through
like that.
A wonderful assist.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Sometimes that's all you need.
Fultz kicks to Suggs. Here's Fultz.
They got you.
5 on the clock. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
I know Wendell can shoot, so I got it.
Feel for when to let the mid-range J go. I mean, showing a real desire to make this a deadly part of his game.
Now here is Martin. His last outing, 16 points for him.
Why is it turning me around, bro? Because I didn't press it to do anything. You gonna shoot the ball?
Has to fall. Lays it up.
What the hell was that, 2K?
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on
That was really supposed to be running a pick and roll. He moved way too fast for a pick and roll.
Following the bucket by the Hornets. Passes to Fultz. Carter with it.
Can't pass it down in the paint.
Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Suggs missing.
And
Would
you
have been
could
my
tell
rebound.
He thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
Washington, that's good.
You know, Washington brings terrific strength to his inside game. He plays with quite a bit of force and fought his way into that shot.
Fultz looking around to the inside. Here's Suggs.
No, man, get the hell out of here, bro.
The free throw line.
You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
The first one falls. And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season.
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
Washington scored the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Why you backing up, bro?
About the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Now here's Fultz. Saw him with 29 points last game. Here's Carter. The basket good off the assist.
That's why you're backing your goofy ass up, bro. Get in the damn way.
Excellent at surveying the floor for the open teammate.
Now the pass to Washington. Now Martin. And he makes that one.
5 buckets without a miss. That's a fantastic start.
The Magic trail by 4. Fultz, the pass to Wagner. Back to Fultz. Pass to Wagner. Now Suggs.
What the hell are they doing on defense, bro?
It's blocked, and they'll keep possession. And that one, good. Hornets have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Outside Martin.
He shouldn't even been able to get the damn block on the first.
To the paint. Here's Fall. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking
that
sharp.
That should have been my block.
And really
he shouldn't even been getting the damn block.
Hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips
they've had
ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Now here's Fultz. And Carter has it in the corner.
Don't try me, son.
It's going to be out of bounds.
Look at
Magic retain possession. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these
rolling
kinds
to the
of
basket.
plays can
Faked
really
you out.
set the tone.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. 6 to shoot. And Fultz gets it to go. Fultz has got his second basket of the game.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
I'm going to turn that off.
With the stuff.
I'm going to turn off.
And that
the
dunk
live before I start this game. I
throughout this
forgot.
entire building.
Stupid, bro. Broke the damn game, bro.
And you just know that's going to have a big effect on this team. I mean, their blood has to be pumping after that one, and the heart rate racing a little faster, too.
Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Pass to Campazzo. Over Fultz. Here's Fall.
He had to jump.
That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The Magic trail by 6, and it'll be
I was just going to say, hey, one more, y'all going to need a timeout, man.
With the regular season just getting started, what's it like for rookies, Greg, who are beginning these new pro careers?
Think Carroll even touched the ball
Let
yet?
me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is starting. Things are happening so fast. It can take years for the game to slow down.
Charlotte making some changes. Gillespie's checked in, and it's Butler in for Campazzo. Back to Fultz. Jacks up a 3. Another miss by Orlando.
My boy Gillespie in the game.
Hornets leading by 6. Washington with it.
Double screen.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
During last offseason, the Hornets decided to part ways with their coach of the past 4 years.
Beat them so much.
Always a tough decision, and this is a
come on, man, let me move, bro.
For Charlotte. They've got a tremendous young core. They think their time is now. They want to make a bold move with the new hire.
And here's Charlotte. 7-point differential. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
And the shot is good.
Like Kareem out here.
10 points.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Now, here's Suggs.
Come on, okay.
Looking for Carter. He gets it there.
What the?
Because
PJ ass in the damn way just retracted me.
This is where Carter Jr. is most comfortable, in my opinion. Feels like he can score at will from there.
To the left wing. Got a piece of it. Washington finds Martin. Outside Butler. Gillespie, the pass to Washington. And there's another one for the Hornets.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now, here's Wagner. 17 points for him last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Trying to get into the paint. Get him a violation.
Fultz against Butler. Carter kicks to Fultz. Back to Carter. And denied.
Fuck out of here.
Sends it right off
Quit
the
playing with me.
And finished off by Martin.
Displayed intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
Now here's Fultz. He has 6. Now Suggs.
Oh, teams and thieves.
Butler in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely
Like
in
Orlando
disarray.
got anti-badges.
Everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point,
Like they got badges that work
defensively, you have
against
to
them.
take something away.
Here's Fultz. Following the 3 by Charlotte. Wagner outside. Will it go? The shot misses. And the Hornets now going the other way. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Fall. Down low. Here's Washington. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Suggs kicks to Carter.
Come on, man.
And he gets the bucket.
He gonna sit there and have me move all weird and shit.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
I ain't gonna make the rest of that.
With a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement.
I probably could have went down to the paint because as long as he took his ass and passed the ball up.
We've got more in store for you right after this. And so far, through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
On
Where
the
you
court for the
going?
Hornets.
Deli. Get your
They've
ass
got
back over there,
Martin.
Deli.
He's out there with Matthew
I don't know what y'all doing
Dellavedova.
on defense,
Washington
bro.
out there with Fall. And it's Gillespie in at the power forward. Wagner passes to Fultz. Banchero kicks to Anthony. Knocks down the 3-ball. Anthony's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Here's Fall. Defended by Carter. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 12.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now here's Fultz. He's got 6. To the middle.
Help, bro.
Shot is good, and the Charlotte lead is cut down to 11 on the bucket from Anthony.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. And as I watch Cole out there, Kevin, I just love the progression he's made. Young man's put the work in to improve his game and really only starting to scratch the surface.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first. For Cole Anthony, GA, this team believes in his future.
I mean, he's a competitive kid, and
guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Here's Butler. Here's McGowan. Hornets keep it alive. Butler passes to Fall. And the basket is good. Fall's got 4 this quarter.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Anthony nowhere around. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Hornets leading by 11.
That was an accident.
Here's McGowan's. And there's the pass to Fall. That one good for 2.
Don't send me to the free throw
Finding
line.
lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one misses.
And the Magic
Free throw
are one
again.
of the league's worst
Get your ass out to the
offenses
damn
in recent
perimeter, dumb.
years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Here's Thor. He's covered by Isaac. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Somebody tell you, throw no damn. Oh my God. Broke the
Not
damn
sure
game.
what he was
bro.
thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Magic trail by 10. Outside Anthony. 59 seconds left in the first half. And here is Suggs. Back to Isaac. 4 on the clock. And here's Anthony from the arc. Looks good. Is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken away 6
Nice job, 2
shots.
for 1.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
It's Jones on the wing.
Not even let me set the damn pick right, bro.
32 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Basket counts.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Pass to Suggs. Back to Anthony. Banchero with the ball.
What the hell? What is
He
wrong
had
with
a
this game,
21-point
man?
outing in their last game against the Cavaliers in Cleveland.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated.
What the hell was that?
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
It could go, and no good on the
Why
last
did
second
that? It's
attempt.
not even supposed. That's not even
And so
supposed to.
the
Oh my.
Bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, PJ. Hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Charlotte in control. They've got the 7-point lead. And Big Fella, your thoughts on the Hornets?
Ball movement was a real...
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the 3rd period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. The Magic trail by 7. In the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr.
What the hell?
Filling the perimeter, it's Suggs and Wagner. And it's Fultz in at the point guard. That's the group starting the second half for Jamal Mosley. Campazzo. And he finishes nicely on the way. Campazzo's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Hornets. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And catching the defense flat-footed and taking full advantage. Big bucket there to extend the lead.
Jones against Wagner. Back to Fultz.
I probably should have really put a play on.
It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Campazzo guarded by Fultz.
What the hell is the game doing?
Campazzo has to fall. Stolen by Carter. Now here's Suggs. Covered by Martin. Suggs passes to Fultz.
Orlando's bad gameplay rubbing off on us, man.
Pass to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Driving in. It's deflected.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Washington, that's good.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Got 3 damn
And
rebounds.
while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Orlando
Game's
has
a
a
damn
very
program.
young roster.
He was wide
Jamal
open. He
Mosley
didn't
says
pass him the ball.
one thing we said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be.
Really?
Not overthinking
Like, how
it,
stupid are you,
just playing
Martell?
off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
Place to start. Makes a lot
Averaging
of
about
sense.
6, 7
David,
damn
thanks.
blocks a game. And you really thought you was going to come in with a layup. Draw the foul.
Hornets leading by 9. Campazzo guarded by Fultz. Washington kicks to Martin. And he comes up with the deuce. Martin's got 6.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway. So a 3-point play chance for him.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time. Franz Wagner wasted no time making the splash in the league. Took home a Rookie of the Month award at the end of 2021. A really good start for him on his budding NBA career.
How do we only have an 8-point?
Campazzo, the pass to Washington. Campazzo guarded by Fultz. Campazzo. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. He's got 7. Wagner's Rookie of the Month award was well-earned, Clark. He is a hard-working player.
Yeah, I agree. He's earned and carved out a spot for this team already. And he's accomplished those feats quite quickly. I mean, Wagner has tremendous potential, I think, and a really bright future. He's a versatile player, a hard-working guy, He's only going to get better.
Shot clock at 6. Fultz kicks to Suggs. No good from outside.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Campazzo guarded by Fultz. Campazzo, and there's another one for the Hornets.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Orlando with the ball, down by 12. Fultz the pass to Wagner. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And the Hornets making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Washington passes to Campazzo. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Suggs dishes to Carter. And it's blocked. Now, Washington, he's got 13. Campazzo, the pass to Gillespie. Over Fultz. Misses off the right iron. The Magic trail by 12.
You girls gonna come and stand in front of me. What the fuck?
Now, here's Wagner. On the pass to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic.
This game broken, bro. Broke the damn
Here's
game.
Banchero. Clock at 6. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession.
Remains Orlando ball.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Campazzo. Charlotte calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Fultz. On the court for the Hornets. Martin is out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then there's Washington. Then it's Jones. And it's Fall in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Wagner passes to Carter. Banchero kicks to Suggs. Pass to Wagner to take the lead. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington.
What a nice job getting up to deny that shot. Washington showing you terrific anticipation.
Why are we losing? I know why we're losing.
Now here is Dellavedova. Defense is right there. The jump hook, the offensive rebound. Here's Fall. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's Fultz. The step back jumper is good. Fultz has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, Fultz so good at getting to his spots and then capitalizing. And I like watching this guy score the ball.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
I don't understand that, bro. How it forces you into a damn post animation, bro, when you're not pressing the button to post up.
And Wagner's got the ball here for the Magic. The lead is 2. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Wagner able to bounce to the rack and throw it down, and he'll do so just about any time he has the opportunity.
Gets it to go. That one good from Fall. Fall's got 20 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And that one good. Fultz has got the lead up to 4 now for Orlando.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Delavin over with the ball. Now guarded by Fultz.
Teammate wide open over there for the three.
To the paint. Here's Fall. Count it, and the foul. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Well, throughout this game, they've been lighting it up from mid-range. I love seeing that. They've made that the focus of their offense, and it's really paid off.
And you can't ignore their passing. All game long, they've done a great job of just delivering the ball in rhythm right where it needs to be.
Wagner against Jones. Wagner passes to Banchero. For the three. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Nobody said throw a fucking lob, man.
And now Orlando on the break. Banchero's running. Right side, Martin. The teardrop falls in. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And here is Suggs. Back to Wagner. He kicks it to Fultz. Inside, Carter. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Good work there.
Get your stupid ass out the way, man.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Outside, Martin. Washington with it.
Why do I have to press the button so many damn times? Why are you bringing your ass over here?
And the layup falls. Falls got it all tied up now for Charlotte.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Wagner kicks to Banchero. Back to Wagner. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
4th personal foul. First team foul.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency as soon as he came into the league. You know what you'll get from him every night.
Campazzo's checked in for Charlotte. And the Hornets call time here. And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focus. Has a game that can win with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Magic ball.
Orlando leading by 3. Now Fultz lays it up and banks it in. Fultz has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Here he goes. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Wagner kicks to Fultz. Passes it to Suggs. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And this is something Suggs does not shy away from. Wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments. For the Hornets Since they have the memory of 2 straight play-in game losses hanging over their heads, that's a tough way to end any season. It should be fuel and motivation for them.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Clark, do you think losing a play-in game 2 years in a row has a lasting effect?
Oh, I think it definitely does, Kevin. Has to leave a bad taste in your mouth. To come so close to being part of a playoff like the Hornets have is tough to handle and swallow. But it also, on the flip side, can serve as great motivation.
Now, here's Fultz. Deep 2 from Wagner. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Campazzo, guarded by Fultz. Campazzo, the pass to Jones. Out to the right wing.
Why is it trying to regulate my damn movement, bro?
The pass to Fall. Lost contact on the shot, and now
he didn't even turn around.
He'll head to the line.
And Melo to the rest of the team continue to get him the basketball. He's clearly delivering here in the fourth.
Yes, sir. He is dialed in. 6 of 6 in the quarter and looking for more.
Anthony's checked in for Orlando. On the free throw, no good. The Magic have gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth. 8 of 12. And yes, it's good.
Jalen Suggs was known for knocking down big-time hoops in college, and we're already seeing it translate here in the NBA as well. Great confidence from that young man.
And count it, the shot is good.
Why is it making me go out of it? See what I'm saying,
man? No reason to risk the jumper when you can get to the rack.
They just had to do an update earlier
sure
today.
Things
I
down
don't
the
know
stretch,
if that's what's wrong with what, bro.
He is a sure thing.
Cody Martin at the line for 1.
Free throw good, Martin.
We wouldn't even be losing if it wasn't for all them damn stupid-ass fucking alley-oops, man.
Here's Anthony. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
You better not go no damn overtime.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Markelle Fultz.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. Man, that has not
real
been the
NBA
case
defense right
here
there.
tonight. This guy has made everything.
2 minutes remaining.
Picked away. Here's Fall. And that one is stuffed right through.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
Well, you know, it certainly swings the energy and the momentum in one team's favor. That's basically a 4 or 5 point swing, which is huge.
Martin with the block. Campazzo. The shot.
Why is it giving me a shot beater?
And it's Anthony with
What
the
the
ball for the Magic. Pass to Banchero. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got 6 assists here tonight.
A huge reason why Banchero was selected first overall, because this team trusts him to be that guy. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Martin. 1:10 left in the game. Campazzo, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Way to play and attack both and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Suggs with the ball, working on Martin. Suggs passes to Carter. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
Why? Did the controls go back or something?
Tries it from 19. That one off the back iron and out.
Why are you dribbling?
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected.
I hit X like 4 damn times,
in the biggest moment of the game, yes.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Has to fall.
That's a critical basket there. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. Can't give up a three.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw.
Let's make some noise. We are the 6th man. Substitution on the court.
And here is Suggs. Here's the dish to Banchero. Looking for Carter. He gets it there.
They perfectly get a damn lob. The computer can get lob perfectly.
I mean, when everything's frenetic, Carter has that steady, even-keeled pulse.
And Steve Clifford wants it.
Fucking stupid shit, man.
4:07. Let's have another big round of applause for your Magic youth.
For the win.
Why would he go that far out?
A chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. 2K Sports, back in a moment from the Amway.
Overtime. That's why the fucking game playing the way it's playing. It's scripted a fucking overtime.
Quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. So it's the Hornets now. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. At the forward positions, it's Wagner and Banchero. And it's Carter in at the 5, home in the paint. Fall. And he banks in the layup. Fall's got the first points here in the overtime period for the Hornets.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Fultz finds Carter.
Charlotte foul.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for the Hornets.
First team foul.
Here's
Checking
Banchero.
in for the away team. P.J. Washington.
And he makes good on the layup.
He ain't get no 3 seconds right
Got the
there.
game tied up here for the Magic.
And hard to throw Banchero off his game. That could have been a foul as well.
Outside, Martin. Here's Fall. Banked in off the glass. Fall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Carter looking around. Well, as we saw, 4 quarters not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. No good with the wing jumper. It's Martin on the way.
See what I'm saying, man? Damn!
This is it to Fall.
Why would he come over here?
And he uses the glass on the layup. Fall's got 38 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Carter outside.
They're trying to spread my movement, man.
Wagner outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 18 feet out. Latrey. And it's Carter missing.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
I'm over steady present triangle, bruh.
Up top, the pass.
What the fuck?
Good, nice job down low. Now it's a 6-point Charlotte lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elemental. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now, here's Suggs. Defense right on him. The Magic again can't hit. Hornets leading by 6. Down low. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Fultz.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And here's Washington outside. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Suggs kicks to Wagner. And Jones sends it back. They get it back. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Magic ball.
Six on the shot clock. It's stolen by Jones. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Here's Fall, and he goes in for the dunk.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Hornets.
And I guess they waited for overtime to break out the big gun. It's not even close in this extra period.
It's funny that after 4 quarters, really looking like this was a pick-em game. Overtime was a complete beatdown. I can't say that I saw that coming.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And you always hope to take charge of the season series by winning that first game. This will put them up 1-0. 3 games left still to play this year against the Magic. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And it's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So a new group on the floor for Orlando.
What the hell's the game doing, man?
Reed against Harris. And it's denied.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Now, here's Hampton. Defended by Dellavedova. Hampton passes to Isaac. For 3, Ross. He's off on that one. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.
Damn, Gillespie, you didn't score once. Oh, and then wait, Dellavedova didn't score either, right?